I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I did not need ya, but every touch is oh la la la. It's true la la la.
You woke up and you see that there is a man next to you in the bed. He is far away with you. He's back facing at you, and then you realize that he is your husband. But you did not marry him because you love him, but to replace your half sister, because 6 days before her marriage, she suddenly disappeared. You are YN. You are an illegitimate child. You are the daughter of your father with another woman, and because of that, he hid you from the public so as not to embarrass his family, since your father is a businessman. You grow up not able to be with your dad and thirsty for a father's love. Your whole life, you only saw him 3 times. First on your 10th birthday, second at your mom's funeral, and third at your college graduation. You grew up with your mom, but when she died, you live alone. Even though he supports you financially, that's not what you want. You want his to be nurtured by a father. 2 days ago, you were very surprised because your father visited you. He asked you a favor if you could take the place of your stepsister to get married to her fiancé. Your stepsister arranged by your dad to marry the sons of the chairman of the June Corporation for the merging of business by both parties. But 6 days before the wedding, your stepsister suddenly disappeared. The wedding must go ahead because the plan is all laid out in the company's merger. And your dad's best solution is you. You are the one to marry your half sister's fiance instead of her, just to make the marriage continue. At first, you are having second thought since you thought about how you can marry someone you have never met and don't know personally. But you also thought that maybe this is the time to get close to your dad, so you agree. And yesterday, you get married to your sister's fiance. And first time in your life that your dad introduced you as his daughter, that makes you happy. Finally, he addressed you as his own daughter after 24 years of hiding you in the public. You get up slowly so your husband wouldn't walk up and went downstairs. What I'm going to do now? And since you don't know what you're going to do, you decided to just clean first the house. Well, you're good at housework since you started working part time early on because you didn't rely on your dad's support. You are starting to clean the house when you saw a cabinet that full of collections. You took a rag and wiped them one by one. When your heart almost jumped in shock when someone suddenly shouted, "Don't touch my belongings!" As you saw a guy that you married yesterday coming. "Next time, don't dare to touch my things," he said. You just nodded while looking down. Do you know that I really don't want to get married? And when I found out that your half sister ran away, I was happy because finally the marriage was cancelled. But then you took over. What is your reason for agreeing to marry me? Money? You were hurt by his word, and since your mom raised you that if there is a reason to fight yourself, then fight for it, you answer him. "Excuse me? Do you know me?" "No." "Then don't judge me." "Money? I don't need your money. I can earn money by my own." "A reason? Okay, I will tell you my reason. I'm sure by now you know that I was an illegitimate child and my father hid me. And because of that, I grew up thirsty by his love. So when my father asked me to marry you, even I don't know you, I agree. Because in my thought, maybe if I agree on what my dad wants, he will notice me or he will love me." Is it sin to hope or dream that one day my dad will love me as his real daughter and accept me even though I'm just his daughter to his mistress? You said, and looked at him straight from his eyes, while your eyes became teary. Jungkook didn't reply. He just looked at you. I'm sorry if I touch your things. I will assure you this not gonna happen again. And I'm sorry if I agree to marry you. You said and continue on cleaning the house while Jungkook just standing on the same spot watching you. I never thought that you went that through. You just came from work. You're working in the company. You got your job by your own, not because you are a daughter of a famous businessman, and because of that, you are proud of it. When you entered the room, you saw your arranged husband sitting on the couch while busy on his phone. You took your luggage since your clothes were still there. You took it and slowly pulled it out of the room, but you stopped because someone held it from your behind. And when you turned around, you saw Jungkook holding your luggage. Where are you going? I know that we're still awkward with each other and you don't want to be with me in this room. To be honest, I don't even want to marry you. First, I don't have any feelings for you. Second, I don't even know you. But that's the only way so my dad will appreciate me. Sorry if I was selfish. I found the stockroom downstairs. Can I use it for now? You don't need to do that. You can stay here. About what I said last day, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It's okay. Are you sure you want me to stay in this room? Of course. How can I kick my wife? Actually, I'm not a bad person. I don't say you're a bad. Can we be friends now? Sure. I'm Jungkook. DYN. Did you eat? Not yet. Then let's go to the kitchen. I'll cook for you. It's my peace offering for what I've said. How is it? Delicious. To be honest, it tastes like my mom's cook. YN, what's your hobbies or likes? I have many hobbies. After my mom died, I keep myself busy so that I can forget that I'm alone in this world. You smiled at him and took a bite of food when you noticed Jungkook was staring at you as he tapped your head. Maybe you struggle too much. Oh, but I need to endure that and continue to live even if I'm alone. But you won't be alone now because I'm already here. You didn't reply. You just smiled and continued to eat. 2 weeks later, you had just left the office building and you were waiting for a cab when suddenly a car stopped in front of you and you were surprised when Jungkook got out of the car. What are you doing here? I am here to pick up my wife. Wow, you are so sweet. You like it? Of course. Since you like it, I'll pick you up every day. Let's go? He said and opened the door for you. Few months passed by. You and Jungkook lived peacefully, and gradually, you two became close to each other. And about your dad, you always talk to him now, and he often invites you to his house. And little by little, you build the missing piece of your life. One day you woke up because you felt someone's hugging you. When you opened your eyes, you saw Jungkook shirtless while securely hugging your waist. Then you remember that something happened to the both of you last night. It's just happened, but one thing you're sure for it. You agree that something will happen to the both of you because you already love him. You slowly remove his hand to get up, but Jungkook wrapped his hand in your waist more tightly as he pulled you even close to him. In your embarrassment, you just cover your face with your hands. As you heard him giggling while asking you, "Why are you shy? Because of what happened to us?" Jungkook asked. "Stop it, please." "Why? There's no problem with that. We're married, and that is normal for married couples." "Maybe you feel embarrassed because it's your first time." "Yeah, okay, I'm sorry." Jungkook took something in his drawer and gave it to you. "What is this?" you ask. "My salary and bank book. I'm supposed to give you that last month, but I have no chance to give it to you." "Why are you giving this to me? This is not my money. This is all yours." "What's mine is also yours because you are my wife." "We'll get up later. I want to cuddle you." I love these feelings. You two are eating breakfast until you notice that Jungkook is staring at you while smiling. "Why? Is there something wrong?" "Can I call you babe from now on?" Uh, it's up to you." "Then, babe, how many children do you want?" You almost blow the food on his face on what you heard from him. He noticed that you are getting shy and blushing as he laughed and say, "Okay, I'll stop now." "Babe, hmm? I love you." Exactly 1 year after marriage, you buy some flowers to put on the table because you plan to surprise Jungkook tonight with a simple dinner because it's your first year wedding anniversary. When you remember to buy your dad flowers, and now you are in his house to give the flowers to him, your stepmom let you in since she's treating you well. You're about to enter your dad's office when you heard him talking to someone inside, and based on what they talk about, you are sure that the person your father was talking to was your stepsister. Your stepsister told your father that she was ready to marry Jungkook now. She asked your dad to talk to you, to ask you to divorce Jungkook. You're not ready to hear your dad's answer, so you just leave. Jungkook's eyes widened when he saw what you preferred for him. He hugged you and kissed your forehead. "That's why you don't want me to treat you to the restaurant, because you have a surprise for me." "Thank you for this," he said. But he noticed that you are so silent. "Why? Is there a problem?" he asked. "Ko, what if my dad asked me to divorce you?" "Why? He told you that?" "No. Actually, my stepsister, or your real bride, came back." "And? Do you think I will allow that to happen?" "No, never in my dead body. I don't care if she's my real bride. You are my only wife, remember that." "But what if my dad asked me to divorce you?" Jungkook made you sit as he knelt down in front of you, as hold your hand and look at you. "Why in? Do you love me?" You didn't reply. You just bite your lips and look at him. "Answer me, please. Do you love me?" "Mm, I do." "Can you fight your feelings for me? Can you choose me?" You nod and hug him. "Why in? Marrying you is the best thing that happened in my life." "Me too. Thank you for coming to my life and accept me. You are thirsty for the love of a father, so you agreed to marry Jungkook so that your father will appreciate you. While you are just a replacement bride, but Jungkook loves you and accepts you. So you decided to fight for him no matter what the consequences will be, even if your dad might be disappointed with you. You knocked the door as you heard your dad telling you to come in. Oh, YN, why are you here? You need anything? Dad, I'm sorry. For what? I I will not agree to divorce my husband. What? Why? You love him? Yes, Dad. I know I'm just a replacement bride. That's why I'm sorry if I let myself to fall for him. You are ready to face the consequences, but you were surprised when your dad suddenly hugged you and started tapping your back. Why are you sorry? It's not sin to love your husband. I'm glad that you love him and he loves you. Jungkook came here. He also told me that he loves you, and I'm happy for that. YN, I love you so much. I'm sorry if I wasn't by your side when you were growing up. I wanted to be with you, but I promised to your mom that I wouldn't mess up your life. YN, your mom is the woman I love the most. That's why I married her. But because of the family background, my parents didn't like her. Believe me, I fought for her, but she got tired and she decided to divorce me. I agree because I don't want her to be hurt. After the divorce, I found out that she was pregnant. Your mom begged me to hide the fact that we have a child because she was afraid that my parents would take you from her. What? It means I'm not your illegitimate child? My mom is not a mistress? Of course not. I'm sorry if I just say it now because I promised your mom that I wouldn't tell you until you're married. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As you burst in tears to your dad's embrace. Later on, your stepsister and stepmom came in the room. Oni, I'm sorry. Your dad did that just to protect you. I understand. I understand. As they hugged you. Later on, Jungkook came. As he smiled at you and spread his arms, invited you to hug him. You wiped your tears and ran to your husband and hugged him. Thank you, Jungkook, for loving my daughter. Don't worry, Dad. I will love her unconditionally. Your question, doubt, confusion about your character has already been answered. You understand your mom. It hurts to know, but maybe she's just afraid of losing you. And about your dad, maybe she loves you and your mom so much. That's why she wants you to be free and not get hurt by his own parents. The end. Thank you for watching, Koobies. I love you. Mama, chup chup. Good night.